Qatar has invested a great deal in the mega event, including in the revamping of its national infrastructure. More than 5 billion people are expected to tune in to watch the sporting spectacular in Qatar, with more than 1 million turning up to watch the games in person. So in this video, we're going to discuss why has Qatar spent billions of dollars on the World Cup. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you stick to the end. Before starting the video, be sure to smash that like button and subscribe to never miss out on any of our videos. The Gulf state has invested a fortune in Qatar World Cup 2022, making it the costliest ever. According to a variety of experts and reports, the cost will exceed $300 billion and could go even higher. To put that in context, the most expensive World Cups previously were the 2014 tournament in Brazil and the 2018 edition in Russia, which both cost less than $15 billion. From ticket and merchandise sales to corporate sponsorship, prize money, and tourism, there are immense amounts of money kicking around an event like this. But for a host country, is it financially worth it? The short answer is no. Most countries hosting a World Cup spend tens of billions on preparations, developing infrastructure, building hotels, and so on. Much of that is often not recouped, at least not in terms of hard cash. The World Cup certainly is a money spinner. TV rights for the 2018 World Cup in Russia were sold to broadcasters around the world for $4.6 billion, but that is kept by FIFA, football's world governing body. World Cup tourists buying merchandise, drinks, or anything else from FIFA partner brands are not contributing to host countries' tax revenues, as enormous tax breaks for FIFA and its sponsor brands are required within a World Cup bidding process. Germany touted $272 million in tax breaks in its bid to host the 2006 World Cup. Non-World Cup tourists tend to stay well clear of a host country during a World Cup, keen to avoid crowds, traffic, and inflated prices. For Qatar 2022, if you don't have a match ticket, you're unable to enter the country from November to the end of the World Cup. In the short term, at least, it doesn't make financial sense to host a football World Cup, and in the longer term, the money spent on hosting, if managed correctly, builds capacity for that country's economy to expand. For a host country, a World Cup is about pride and honor and publicity more than it is about making money. The 2022 FIFA World Cup is very important for the globalization of football, as an Arab country will be hosting it for the first time ever. The 5-time English Premier League winner said in an exclusive interview with www.sc.qa, the entire Arab world will be making an important statement if Qatar delivers the best ever World Cup from an organizational point of view. I'm happy to see that a lot of effort is going into the preparations to ensure the completion will be a success. In the case of the Qatar World Cup 2022, failing to account for the intangible long-term benefits the event can bring to the country and to the region in general can lead to biased and irrelevant findings. For example, the cost of financing the infrastructure needed for the country to be able to undertake such a mega event, estimated by some at $300 billion, massively dominates any revenue the state hopes to collect during the month-long event, including in the months before or after. Therefore, asking whether the event makes economic sense is the least interesting, irrelevant, and simply put, the wrong question to ask. For Qatar, the World Cup is all about branding, it's about putting the country on the map, it's about breaking stereotypes, and it's about creating long-term opportunities for diversification. Qatar has been reaping these branding benefits since December 2, 2010, the day the country was awarded the rights to the 2022 World Cup. With more than 1 million overseas visitors expected during the month-long tournament, a host country will see a tourism spike, increasing sales for hoteliers, restaurateurs, and the like. But such a surge requires an extra capacity to be built, the expense of which is usually far larger than the revenues generated short-term. And who benefits in the short term? The World Economic Forum reports hotel prices rise during silent events, but wages of service workers don't necessarily go up by the same amount, meaning the returns to capital are likely greater than those to labor. People with money make money, people without it don't. Let us know your opinion in the comment section below. This was all for today. Hope you liked the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, stay safe, and we'll be back soon with another video just for you guys.